Hi, welcome to organizing your Google Docs home screen. One of the main things that we get asked how to do is how to clean up what would be your home screen and how to create different folders for your files that you have uploaded or that you create in Google Docs. Now, Google doesn't use the term folder, they use the word collection, and you can see over on the left hand side that I have a spot for my collections and also collections shared with me. So if I'm working with somebody and they want to share an entire collection or folder of information, they can just share the entire thing and not have to do each individual document separately. Now, to create a different collection, what I can do is I want to go to the orange Create button in the top left, and I want to click on Create Collection. And when I click on Create Collection, it will ask me for my name of my collection, and all I have to do is click on OK. And once I click on OK, my collection folder will fall under my collections. And you'll see that it turns a gray color. On the right hand side of where it says my name, it will have a downward arrow. When I click on that arrow, I can choose to create another collection, so I can have nesting collections, or I can choose to create a document or presentation, spreadsheet, form, or drawing that automatically gets saved into that collection that I just created. I can share my collection through that spot. I can add a star so I do know that it is important. I can choose to rename. I can change my color, so for those of you that like to make it look pretty, I can change it. I want to make this one bright blue, and I can mark it as unview, or I can download it. So if I need to download it to my desktop, I can do that, and I can also move it to trash. Now, I did skip over a little bit of the organize piece. When I click on organize, you'll see that it tells me what folders I have where, and when I click on my nested ones, I can see more that are embedded. And this is where you will be able to organize some of the documents when you put them into your collections. So now I want to go back to my home screen, and I want to look and I want to say, all right, I don't want my test folder here. I don't want this document in my home screen. I want to put it in my test folder. So I can drag and drop it into the folder on my home screen or on the left hand side. I can just pick it up, drag it, and drop it. Now you'll notice that it has the word test after it, and some of my other documents have words after them because they are placed into folders, and you'll notice that the color of my folder is the color of my text. Now after I place it into a folder, I can choose to not show it in my home screen because I have it in a collection. So I want to choose my, click on the box next to it, have a check mark, and then I'm going to go up to More, and I want to click on Don't Show in Home. I can also move it to the trash if I don't need it anymore, but I just don't want to show it in my home screen. So when I choose not to show it in my home screen, it'll show up in my collection, and will also show up where it says all items over on this left hand side, but it takes it out of that home screen. So when I immediately log into Google Docs, I don't see it. Now if you're like me and you have a ton of information in your home screen, it gets to be a little bit overwhelming. You can highlight everything by clicking on this box up to where it says title, and you can go over to More and click on Don't Show in Home, and it will clear out your home screen so that when you go into Google Docs, you see a nice clean slate. If you have anything that is in collections, you can click on your collections and it will be there. And you can also choose all items, and your all items will have everything listed. You can also choose to search by the different types of things that you have, whether it's by visibility, what you have created and owned, or what you have shared with you, or what type of file it is. So if I wanted to look for presentations only, I can click on presentations only, and all presentations that I have will appear. Hope this helped with organizing your Google Docs.